All right. People, even here, Arua, Imbale, Mbarara, Bugisu, NUP, everywhere. Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, something happened that reminded us of what had been happening and what would probably continue to happen. 2 years ago, the people that are supposed to be guarding us murdered Yasin Kauma in Arua. That was not all. I, together with other comrade Kasiano Wadri, comrade here today, comrade Moka Kurubega, comrade Zake, and many others were arrested. Many of us were, but most importantly, one of us was murdered in cold blood. His name was Yasin Kauma. Yasin Kauma took the bullet that was meant for me. And up to today, I still owe my life to him. Many other comrades, as I will be mentioning. So naturally, this day was designated a Heroes Day 2 years ago.
You will forgive him. It will take him so long to stand up because of the evils of the Museveni regime. We have in our midst Comrade Atiku Shaban, who was tortured 2 years ago and he has never recovered, but is still moving on strong. We salute you, Comrade Shaban. She wasn't able to make it, but we continue to salute Comrade Asera Knight, who was tortured on the 13th of August 2 years ago, and she's still nursing wounds. And yes, because she could not stand the heat out of the tortures and brutalities of the regime, in our midst we've been having the Honorable Betty Namboze from Mukono. Mama, we salute you and we continue to hold you in high regard. And ladies and gentlemen, as the People Power Movement, we have been observing the 13th of August as a Heroes Day.
She holds a PhD in Peace and Conflict Resolution of Sewanee University in the USA and Makerere University. She's a former magistrate. She's an author of several publications. She's fluent in English, in Luganda, in Acholi, in Langi, in Alul, in Lukbara, and in Swahili. She has been serving single-handedly as the Deputy President of the People Power Movement. And it's my honor to introduce to you again the Deputy President in charge of Northern Uganda, Dr. Lina Zedriga Waru. Sure. As I conclude, you will listen from her. As a matter of fact, no, as I conclude, you will get to listen to her. Now, wished human rights activist with a focus on women's rights and the rule of law. She worked extensively in civil society organizations. She holds a master's degree in development and a postgraduate in theology. She was previously a member of the NRM at the level of district chairperson for the Women's League in Barara district. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the Deputy President in charge of Western Uganda, Honorable Jolly Mugisha Echomugasho. People power! Our power! Our power! People power! People power! Our power! Our power! People power! Women power! Women power! Okay. Now, from Eastern Uganda, this gentleman was born in 1965. He's a member of parliament representing Manjia County. He's a former LC5 chairperson of Bududa district. He's a former LC3 chairperson, Bududa Town Council. He's a licensed teacher. He's a father and a distinguished advocate for good governance and the rule of law, and he's a committed Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, he was not able to be with us today because he lost a brother, but he was with us receiving the European Union delegation. Join me to welcome, as the Deputy President in charge of Eastern Uganda, the Honorable John Baptist Nambeshe. You will listen to him scientifically when the deputies are giving us a word very briefly. Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman was born 45 years ago. He's married to a very beautiful woman. And he calls her bestie, just like I call Babi. Public life since he was a young man, but serving very eminently. He's a chairperson for Masaka district. He was appointed by the King of Uganda to charge of Uganda region, Honorable Matthias Mpuga. Your Excellencies, allow me to ask you to say just a word or two to the congregation, starting with Honorable Jole Mujisha Echomugasho. Omurushyungu n'omurunyankore.
People power.
Our power.
NUP.
Everywhere.
Our party.
NUP.
NUP. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Your Excellency.
Kabakureba omwisho.
Oh. Anyabo. Nyenda kutwara omugishogu. Isima ruhanga bw'izoberi. This is a great, great day, and I request that all of us stand up and clap our hands to the Lord. Please stand up. Please stand up and clap to the Lord. Abokubeni lizo barukuru mnonga ahabweche chabaha. Nyenda kusima ruhanga abgaba bantu bona bakuru om government home ba members ba parliament abataka n'abantu mwena ababasa kuzo mu kibina kitu eksia, which I call our baby, but then our baby who is running. Abokuba baby witogu ekibina kitu ekitu kikutambula nkomwerere kwiyaho nikirukanga. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Mbweni nyowe amazina bagambira, and I want to promise you that I'm going to do my best. I want to inform you members that the West is not easy. Nabwecho nyenda kubashaba mwena nkoku muryaha. I want to ask for your support. I want to ask for your prayers. Mwareba abantu abafire mu struggle. I know the hurdles are very, very high and very many that we are going to have to climb over in the West. I therefore request you, each one of you, if you know anyone, or abai no wakumanya West, and therefore the Lord went down, just as he has walked down through the streets of Kampala. He has moved around Rira, around Guru, Mbarara, and he has come down here in Kabocha, in Chadondo, and raised the David for us. People power. Our power. Our power. People power. NUP.
Everywhere.
Thank you. I am behind you, Your Excellency, and I want to assure you and the members here that we are going to win this war because the Lord is with us. Amen.
Amen. Webale mnonga mama. Shana wagamba mazima. Nimbasa kuba mutabani wawe.
Yes.
Webale mnonga. Ladies and gentlemen, oba nayogera Luganda oba Luzungu yamanyi. I welcome you to say a word, Honorable Matthias Mpuga.
Mr. President, sir, my colleagues, vice presidents from the various regions, may I say from the onset that game is on.
Yes.
Game is on. Yes. Mr. President, you know for a fact that if I choose to do something, I do it and I deliver.
Yes.
But the beauty is, this is not about me and you.
Yes.
It's about us.
Yes.
It's the very reason that at a very high risk, these gentlemen and ladies are here. The sacrifice they have really offered to brave the risk of staying here. If you see the Wanikas here, the Kakande is here, the same was here. Game is on, ladies and gentlemen, in Uganda. Yeah. Game is on. And I want to promise Uganda that we have come of age. For the last 25 years, I have given up my life, time, energy, and resources for the betterment of motherland. I have offered everything, with colleagues of course, to change the course of our history. I stand here on the pedestal of history to make a solemn promise, Mr. President, that game is on. Yes. We are going to stand with you, by you, on your side, to make sure that we deliver Uganda to the next generation, next destination. Basawo ne banyabo, baganda bange, abantu ba Buganda, President Wadi Vice President yatumwebaza. Enkola yo bweneerera bwekyo President, Uganda ejja kufuna emirembe. Waliwo abatambuza Uganda nga bakwata endabirwamu ya Uganda balamu matu gaabwe ag'abasengaabwe ne bakojjaabwe. Nga ne bwagikyusa n'agiteeka engoto era abamu matuuge na nnyindo ye na ya muliraanwa we. Tuzze wano kuzimba Uganda empya era omukisa okutuwadde obudde bwaffe bwe buno. Abantu b'omu Buganda, abantu ba Uganda twali mukisa mulala. Ebitusobyeko bitusobyeko. Ebitulemye bitulemye. Tetuli bakapere kulemererwa mirundi gyonna obudde bwaffe bwe buno. Tugenda kukola ebyo. Njala kusuubiza nti ne abantu abali wano n'abataliiwo ekigenda mu maaso ensi yonna ekiraba. Tugenda kukola omulimo si gugwo, omulimo gwaffe bw'oya, tugenda kuguggusa. Bwe tutaatugguse tetujja kusonyibwa abaana n'abazzukulu. Mukama
Power.